Riding in the metro towards the city center, Levi was skipping his legs erratically. It's been a while since he got any work lately, but then his work was rather niche. While studying art at the moment, he used his skills and passion to make some money on the side. Advertising himself as a painter, he was offered a few gigs every now and then, but it was always stressful. Starting your own business, knowing well your own worth and value, disappointing his client was a big fear of his. Arriving at the center of the city, he shook off the stress quietly and moved in. A big old building stood open for him and inviting, yet uncertain. This job was different than the rest. When he was hired, he knew from the start what he had to do. Here, it was vague. To paint a mural in memory inside of someone's house. No further description. Price didn't matter. Not much to go off. But he knew it mattered a lot. Knocking delicately on the doors, the old man welcomed him warmly into his home. Still wary and uncertain, Levi took his hood off and entered. The house was clean, with a distinct smell of an old man and herbs. Even the furniture was placed very carefully on the sides of the room, not to create any hazards. The wall opposite his bed was washed and prepared for him, ready to receive his work and passion, but something still wasn't right. "Before we start, do you want some tea or coffee?" asked the old man. He smiled warmly from behind his clouded and aged eyes. "No, thank you, I'm good." "You know, it was my granddaughter's idea. Ever since my wife died, I couldn't stop thinking about her. She proposed to have a memento of her, something that will remind me of her forever." He spoke calmly, with his eyes closed, strangely navigating the room perfectly from the doors to the wall and to the window, reminiscing of the past life. "I mean, it's a decent idea. Can I see the project, though?" asked Levi. The offer was rather vague, and I brought only basic supplies, so I might need to go grab a few more things. "Oh yes, why of course," replied the old man while taking a sketch out of his pocket. "My granddaughter was supposed to be here with me, but she's running late." This is... Levi's face went pale as he saw the project. A massive swastika opposing someone's bed, in memory of the late spouse. Black, red, and white. It's the same one he saw in the books. "I'm sorry, I think I have to go now." "What do you mean? Aren't you going to paint it for me?" asked the old man, blindsided. No, absolutely not," shouted Levi. "But I will be back shortly." Leaving the apartment in a hurry, he knew what he had to do. It made sense. The vague offer, a person running late, the project, price didn't matter, and many more subtle clues. This will be a crazy day, he thought to himself, excited, as he ran out of the building to the nearby store to grab a few supplies. After a few hours sitting at the park bench, drawing over and over in his notepad, he finally found something that would work. Nothing else than to go back and actually finish the job. Levi smiled as he hoped he understood the situation correctly. "Hey, I'm back!" knocking on the doors of the apartment. "What?" The knocking was aggressive and energetic, startling the old man inside. "I thought you didn't want to do the job," he responded as he opened the doors. "Let's start from the beginning." Levi invited himself in, carrying a few bags of supplies. He etched carefully on the project he was handed, so the lines were raised, guiding the man's finger over them. Even the old man went pale. "Oh my!" he yelped. "Did I really ask you to paint something so hideous?" "You did, but that made more sense. The herb was sent in here, the decoration, so I made this." And so Levi showed him his own project. It was still a swastika, but a lot more flexible, with dots and flowers around it, delicate etched into the paper so the man could also experience it. "I know you didn't really care about the colors, but I made sure it will fit." He smiled politely as a tear rolled down the man's cheek. He also got supplies to make the mural stand out in terms of feeling. Paints adding texture to the wall. Maybe he would scrape the older paint a bit, making it not only a memory of the past, but a living piece of his happiness. He shared it with another person in need. Old Man's living room was decorated beautifully, with a symbol of prosperity and good luck in memory of his wife, while Levi reminded himself that it's worth trying to understand other people. This small misunderstanding could have cost someone a life, yet the crisis was averted with kindness and respect.